Michael Jordan was possibly the best basketball player in the history of the NBA. His career spanned over 19 glorious seasons for the Chicago Bulls. The most recognizable athlete in the world, he is not only the top player of the era, but is quite possibly the best player ever to wear the uniform of an NBA team. The magnitude of his success can be shown through Michael's soaring hang times and acrobatic moves, but the legend of MJ is characterized by his tough spirit, determination, and passion of the greatest player in basketball history. First, I'm going to talk about Michael Jordan and his early NBA career. In 1984, Jordan came into the NBA after an astounding 3-year career at North Carolina. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Michael was raised in Wilmington, North Carolina. He hit the jump shot that gave the Tar Heels the NCAA championship in 1982 and was the College Player of the Year in 1984. Chicago Bulls took him with the number 3 overall pick. Jordan joined a club that had finished at 27-55 the previous season and was considered one of the worst teams in the NBA. His rookie season, Jordan lifted the team to a 38-44 record and a playoff berth for the first time since 1981. He finished the season with a scoring average of 28.2 points per game, which was third in the league, and set Chicago's single-season records for points, which was 2,300. His field goals, he had 837. He had 630 free throws and 746 free throw attempts and 196 steals. It all added up to an NBA Rookie of the Year award, a slot on the NBA All-Rookie team, and a selection to the All-NBA second team. The Bulls faced the Milwaukee Bucks in his rookie year in the first round of the playoffs and lost in all 4 games. Jordan averaged 29.3 points in the series but couldn't muster his first playoff victory. Disappointed, Jordan trained hard over the offseason to win his first playoff series the following year. Early on in his career, Michael was presented with mild success, but still improving in the playoffs. Yet, as the rest of the world was about to find out, MJ was possibly the most physically and mentally dominant player on the court. He earned the MVP status in 1988, 1991, and 1992, while scorching through the finals and winning 3 consecutive NBA championships spanning from 1991 to 1993. He led the NBA in scoring for 7 consecutive seasons. In less than 5 years, Michael turned a deteriorating Chicago Bulls franchise into one of the NBA's most storied dynasties. Next, I'm going to talk about Michael Jordan's prime years. Midway through Jordan's career, several life-changing controversial issues came about. In 1983, straight off of his 3rd NBA championship, Michael's father, James Jordan, was murdered in his car in North Carolina. The shocking tragedy hit Michael very close, and to pay respect to his father, he decided to quit basketball and start up his father's favorite sport, which was baseball. The entire basketball world was stunned. Many critics disagreed with the move, but Michael was determined. After one lackluster season with the minor league Birmingham Barons, Michael reasonably decided to go back to basketball and to return to the Chicago Bulls. Many fans were delighted to see the return of the most excited player return to the courts. Finally, I'm going to talk about his retirement and legacy. After the death of his father and his stint with baseball, Jordan returned to his true love, which was basketball. After he returned to basketball, he played as if he never left, leading the Bulls to a 70-win season and returned to the NBA Finals in 1995. On December 30th, Michael scored in the double digits for the 788th consecutive game, breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record. After 7 NBA championships, Michael Jordan was ready to retire. Yet, with his charismatic ego and motivation to play the game, Michael returned once again to basketball, this time with the Washington Warriors. 2 unsuccessful seasons later, at age 40, Michael decided to call it quits officially. In his final game played, he scored the final shot against the 76ers. Michael Jordan ended his career with 32,292 points, which was 3rd highest in NBA history. Although many said he tarnished his career by playing with the Wizards, his leadership, long-term career, and personal motivation cannot be dismissed. Arguably, Michael's later achievements were more astonishing than before, with the strength of the spirit still strong and knowledge of the game. The mark of the greatest player is shown by an evolution of the game as it progresses. Michael changed the way basketball is played and contributed invaluable amounts of wisdom to younger players. Michael was most known for his offensive threat, but he taught others the fundamentals of great defense. He was the definition of a franchise player, bringing glory and fame to the Chicago Bulls, who became the envy of every NBA team. Off the court, Michael set up his own charity foundation and helps poor children in violent neighborhoods in his off time. Most inspirational and energetic player in the NBA, never lost his thirst to succeed and preservation to win. MJ will go down in history as the definition of competition at its best. Through those times and tragedy, Michael never gave up and kept pressing on.
Good stuff.